Hello, I'm David Roger, General Counsel for the Las Vegas Police Protective Association. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about the type of identification that you can ask for when you stop either a pedestrian or you're asking a passenger of a vehicle. And I know that there's been some discussion about whether you can identify passengers. You can always ask them for identification. You just can't unreasonably prolong the stop in order to run them for extended warrants. That said, the question is, what type of identification can you ask for? Obviously, if it's the driver, you can ask for a driver's license, registration, and insurance. That is clear. If you are stopping a person for a pedestrian stop, or you decide that you want to ask the passengers for identification, LVMPD policy 5-200.01 is somewhat unique in that the policy states officers can ask for identification. However, a person is not required to provide government-issued ID, and that's the unique part. If a person only provides a name, officers may require additional personal identifying information such as date of birth or social security number in order to verify the identity. And so that is policy. That is what you're stuck with. You know, as they say, when in Rome, do as Romans. And that is the policy that you will be held to. And so you can't ask for government-issued ID. Why that is in policy, I don't know. I'm not aware of any law that says that you can't require someone to provide government-issued ID. My only speculation is that it might be the department's sensitivity to immigration issues and asking people for government ID when they may not have it. And that doesn't make a lot of sense to me because if you're allowed to ask a person for their social security number, they have to have a social security card. They may not be carrying it, but they had to have asked for or applied for a social security card. So in any event, just keep that in mind. If you are asking someone for identification or demanding, remember that you can demand identification when you have reasonable suspicion for the person. You can ask if it's a consensual stop, or you're not allowed to ask for or demand ID. But if you're asking for identification, you can't ask for government-issued ID. Thank you very much.